Been around the last few weeks, you know that we're making our way through Advent, and that's 4 weeks, and we've talked about all the topics that have led us to this point, and today is joy. Next week is love. All of these are not really commodities that you can have as much as something that comes through you to somebody else, and we've talked a little bit about that, but of all the ones that we've talked about, this is probably the one that has the characteristic where you're not just a recipient of it as much as you are a resource of it to other people. So let's think about it. Go back to when you were a child and think about how time traveled differently as a child than it does now. And particularly think about it as it relates to Christmas. Christmas time for me as a child meant that time moved like a glacier flowing. I mean, it was very slow moving. I looked around and I tried to guess what was important, and I could not wait for Christmas to come. And matter of fact, there is this joy over that getting up that morning and just making it finally to that experience. Now, go back now to this time and reflect on that in relationship to where you are now as an adult. And I would simply say, you know, Christmas has a way of speeding toward us. And it starts just like for me the other day. We were looking at our calendar, and I said, it looks like we have 6 straight nights out here in a row. And we kind of had to re-gauge how we were going to try to get prepared for that. And I would simply say the same for you. A lot of what we're experiencing this morning is we had a big crowd here last night. We're hoping for a big crowd today. You just you have so many things that are going on that if you're not careful, it's going to, you know, all this good stuff will kill you. So what you have to be careful of is trying to balance all that out. So what I want to ask you is, when somebody asks you how you are doing, what do you say? Now, you've heard me use what Dave Ramsey says, I'm better than I deserve. You know, that's one of those things which I heard him say, and I've said it myself. But I guess I want to ask, more often than not, when we say, how you doing? They say, oh, it's just crazy. I'm busy crazy. I'm just, you know, out of my mind crazy or whatever, busy. And I'm wondering, one of 2, 3 things happen usually when we say that. Either we're kind of bragging, you know, I'm a very, very busy man, which means I'm typically a very, very important man. Or I'm busy, I'm not in control of my life and it's just kind of crazy. Or I'm rejoicing. Not just crazy busy, but I'm rejoicing. What is it about your life that allows you to truly stop and think about what really matters and to be able to rejoice in that? So one of the things that I want us to do today is to try to find how joy plays in our lives. And a key ingredient in that is how we handle the whole issue of time. So if you got your folder, want to follow the outline there, Christmas reminds us that time is the great equalizer. Time at Christmas has a way of perspective unlike any other time of the year. And the main reason is it has so many positive opportunities, so many things going on, so many opportunities to see family and people that we love, but also mixed in there is the celebrations that every year we've done, so much so that they've now added up and they've been on our calendar. We've done them every year for so many years, and we hate not to do them. And so before we know it, we have to put all the things on that we have to do, and then hopefully add some things on that we really want to do, and that gets confused. But time is the great equalizer. If I could measure your time today, I would pull out a stopwatch, and I would click the stopwatch and say, that's the great equalizer. You know, you can't make it go faster, you can't make it go slower, it just is.